now we have an English to English translation, a collaboration between Mark Byers and John Challis, which examines the boundaries between critical and creative text, literary analysis and poetic practice.
So, as Rebecca says, Mark and mine translation is more about the text, really. Mark wrote this essay about Joe Shapcott's poem Electroplating the Baby, which is a found poem about the process of preserving a body. And to me this seemed like a very interesting idea for the way text is preserved. So I took the strategy that Jo took in her poem, which Mark talks about in his essay, taking text from both Jo's poem, Mark's essay, and a third text, a book called The Prospect of Immortality by Robert Ettinger. And this is almost like a sci-fi manifesto towards cryogenics. Crazy idea, I realise. But it's all about, I suppose, the idea about how a text can be frozen, thawed, and sort of messed around with in a way, translated perhaps. So I'm going to read my poem, then Mark's going to read his translation of this poem. So it's a kind of, he gets his revenge in a way. Yeah. There may be thawing damage. Our inclination is to make do with imperfection. This practice is derived from an article entitled Several Types of Death. The rich alone are capable of investing in the absurd and the impractical. But we must be in no doubt of our direction. Let us review the findings. Upon a patient's death, which we define as clinical, perforate the body to assimilate the material. Enclose it in an envelope of copper, bronze or nickel, of nitrogen or gold. Dr. Parkes defines the second type as biological. If it is beyond us to resuscitate a subject, he encourages experiment. This seems only logical. Our progress does not depend on any special timetable. If practiced accurately, the patient's blood is substituted. The third and final type we fear is sadly irreversible. We must work fast to prevent the degeneration of the body's cells. Such tragic alterations temper a subject's character or soul. Although it is impossible to suspend the narrative entirely by storing the body at a very low temperature, deterioration is arrested. We grant ourselves the chance to taste the wine of centuries unborn. Unless instituted immediately, full recovery of any mammal after complete freezing will continue to be unattainable. But our insufficient processes cannot stop our metal. There is still much to achieve.
Well, I responded to John's poem with, I guess you could call it critical vandalism, or erasure, or redaction. The idea was to make a new text which drew out some of the themes and ideas of John's poem, but in a more oblique and intransigent way. Those ideas, I thought, were the permanence and impermanence of human identity shifting over time, and applying that to the text as well, and how it might transmorph and cannibalize and refigure itself in new ways. I was also thinking about poets who have used erasure in the past, such as Ronald Johnson. Anyway, so this text is called Fear Works the Body's Cells. Inclination is imperfection, derived from several types, alone, absurd, and impractical, but in no doubt of our findings. An envelope of nitrogen, the second subject only, no special timetable. If fear must work the body's cells, a character is impossible, the narrative entirely, we, ourselves, the centuries, unless immediately freezing. But insufficient, our metal is still much.